Intro to policy debate. As mentioned in the previous video, Introduction to the Policy Debate, the debates you will see have two sides, affirmative and negative. The role of the affirmative team is to establish that there is a problem in the world today which must be solved, propose a plan to solve it, and explain why their plan will solve the problem. The role of the negative team is to attack the affirmative argument and prove that some part of their argument is wrong. For new debaters this year, we are focusing on just the solution that is being proposed. The negative team will explain that the affirmative plan will fail to solve the problems that they introduce. The negative may strengthen their argument by proposing a counterplan, which they will argue is a better solution for the affirmative problem. However, the negative does not have to propose a counterplan. They may choose just to attack the affirmative plan. Debaters will each give 2 speeches and participate in periods of questions and answer during the debate. Each debater will have a constructive speech in which they use evidence to build their case, starting with the affirmative team. After each constructive speech, the opposing team will ask questions in a cross-examination, also known as cross-X. During the cross-X, one team will ask the questions and the other team will answer it. The team asking questions will change after the next constructive speech. In the Boston Debate League, we encourage open cross-X, which means that both debaters and both teams are allowed to participate. A closed cross-X, which may be chosen at the judge's discretion, would involve just one debater from each team. We only recommend this if either of the teams has only one debater. After all 4 constructives and cross-examinations, each debater will give a final rebuttal, starting with the negative team. In the rebuttals, debaters should not be introducing new arguments, but instead should focus on responding to their opponent's arguments and explaining to the judge why their argument is stronger. Evidence may be read or referred to in rebuttals, but should only be used to respond to previous arguments, not to make new arguments. Either team may take time to prepare between any other speeches. This is known as prep time. This time is limited to a certain amount for each team during the debate. Prep time is not taken from the team speech time. It is a separate time that each team has to use outside of speeches. As a judge, you're responsible for timing each speech and keeping track of how much prep time both teams have used. There are timers built in your online ballot of Tab Room and the online debate room in Yachtley. If a debater doesn't use all their speech time, you should always encourage them to keep going and try to fill all the time. Time sheets for the length of speeches, which sometimes change depending on who you are judging, can be found in the Judge Resource folder.